Yo, it's Kills and Billiam. Billiam and Kills.
E, 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 e.
Ah,
Hey, what's up, y'all? Little
hey,
Batman Returns humor out there for y'all. We are the latest and greatest, and hopefully your favoriteest wrestling podcast in the land. We are the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. I am Kills at Wills.
I'm Billiam.
Tonight, whenever you're reviewing this, we're going to do what we always do for y'all, which is our weekly review of the wrestling shows, which is Monday Night SmackDown. But first, like we always do, we're going to start with our guy, Billiam. He's going to give us the rundown of Friday Night SmackDown. Take it away, Billiam.
Ooh, got it. There we go. All right. SmackDown. It is back. WWE is back in the States, and SmackDown emanates from Chicago, Illinois.
The Windy City.
Yes, sir. So first of all, let me just say you were right, and we will get to that by the end of the show. But you were right. Isn't that fun to hear? Anywho, so the Never Seen 17 kicks off his final SmackDown.
Oh
Uh,
boy.
he comes out here, he says, "There's no plan. I have no match." He's basically just, "I'm here to say thank you." Just kind of reveling in the last time that he's going to be on the show.
Okay.
Just pretty much getting his flowers, you know.
Sure.
So he's getting that, and then all of a sudden, Sami Zayn's music hits. He comes out and says, "Hey, I want to do what you did for me on his debut." Because if you remember, uh, when Cena won the U.S. Championship at WrestleMania 31 that we were at, he
Yes.
did the Open Challenge. His first opponent that next night was a debuting Sami Zayn.
Huh.
So Sami Zayn wanted to return the favor, being that this is his first week defending as the new U.S. champion. He
Okay.
wants to give the same opportunity to John Cena. So we have the first match of the night being John Cena versus Sami Zayn for the United States Championship.
Oh boy. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's great. They put on a clinic. I'm like, this should the first hour basically of SmackDown is John Cena either doing what John Cena does best, which is talk, or really just run in the ring. Like him and Sami Zayn had a fantastic match.
The celebration of John for his last SmackDown.
So
Appropriate?
much so, it's like, are they really gonna take it away from Sami Zayn like after 1 week? Like, are they gonna put it on John Cena? Like it could have gone either way. So the only way
Give him the
to
old spinner belt back. That'd be
right. So it kind of make it full circle. His last belt, his first belt, US Championship. No, that didn't happen. We get a returning Brock Lesnar. We've been hearing inklings.
twist
Yep.
bound up.
Yep, we've been hearing inklings that Brock Lesnar is interested after we saw him at SummerSlam and haven't seen him since.
Yes.
So now we know why. He comes, hits Sami Zayn with the F5, hits Cena with a couple, uh, does his roar. Looks great. Like with he's got the long hair, the cowboy hat, the beard, like Brock's ready to go. He looks phenomenal.
Check.
Um, so yeah, that's how that championship match ends in a disqualification, as it should have. But
Right.
anything after that, like it was such a great match.
Okay.
So go back and check highlights of that
Shout
one.
out Sami Zayn, John Cena for putting on a match. Shout out John Cena in his final SmackDown, man. We're we're we're,
Absolutely.
we're, we're here. We're almost at the end of it, man. Dang.
Yep. After
Dang.
after that, we cut to those
Dang.
kind of backstage kind of not promos, but backstage things, and car pulls up. The man Becky Lynch gets out.
Hey
Why
now,
is
say
Becky
now.
Lynch on SmackDown? I don't know, but we'll find out.
Because the man does what the man wants to do.
And after weeks of going back and forth, we finally get to see Damian Priest versus Aleister Black.
Hey now, say now. There it is.
And this is another one, a group of guys like Sheamus and Rusev. Is like I can watch the guys fight forever. These two big guys can go and they go hard, and it's just fun to watch.
There you go.
Throw Drew McIntyre in that mix too, and he's another one of those guys who's just a big brawler who just loves to fight, it
Yeah.
seems. So
Okay.
it's a great match.
There you go.
The match ends with Aleister Black getting a hold of the refs as Damien's trying to set him up for his finisher.
Okay.
So he grabs the rev, can't pull him up, hits Damian Priest with the black mask, hits the 1, 2, 3. So, but I'm feeling that's not the end of this. I'm sure
No,
we'll
no.
see more in the future, but as for now, Aleister Black has one up on Damian Priest.
Feel like it's a rivalry that makes sense.
Speaking of rivalry that makes sense, we
Hey,
get
segue, look at that.
an Orton and Drew McIntyre promo.
Hey,
Basically, it's a vignette where they're talking smack back and forth at each other. Um, and that's another one, two group of guys I can watch go forever, just because they're so fun, they're so entertaining. Just in that the kind, not so much the twilight of their careers, but they've been around for a long time, so
they're vets. Yeah, they're
yeah,
vets.
just
Just
these
like
vets
that,
are just
sure.
having fun with it.
Yeah.
Just their love trips is like, hey man, go nuts, and they're just having fun. So let's see more of it.
Future Hall of Famers, both of them, I'm sure. And Orton for sure. Drew, I'm sure we'll get there.
Yeah,
Absolutely. But Orton's for sure first ballot Hall of Famer, as I would say, as we would say in the real sports world, first ballot Hall of Famer.
absolutely.
Mhm.
So then we get a whole thing for next week. We'll see Brock Lesnar on SmackDown next week.
Okay.
And we'll see Tiffany Stratton defend her women's championship against Jade Cargill in a rematch from SummerSlam.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. All right.
So it looks like SmackDown next week is going to be uh all guns blazing. So we'll see. Next we get Julia with Kiana James versus Meechin for the women's U.S. Championship. God, this was so boring and pointless. Julia's great. We all know how
Yeah.
I feel about Meechin. She's whatever.
Yes.
I don't know why Julia has an agent. I don't know why she just I don't know. It's just this match was not great. It was boring. Julia wins basically,
Okay.
so which means she's still champion and Meechin
Right.
is not, and so what was the point?
Just to give the women's United States champion something to do.
I guess,
They
make
don't
it more
they don't
interesting.
know what they're going to do.
Like Julia shows up weeks later with an agent lady. That's cool. I don't know, man. I don't get it, but that's just me.
Hmm.
Anyway, can't all be winners. Can't all be Tiffy.
Correct. Hey, now, hey.
Which actually that was the only other match. Like I said, Cena and Sami Zayn, like that win at least 45 minutes.
Okay,
Um,
that was a big thing. Okay.
yeah, so ultimately there were only three matches. So it brings us to the actual main event of the evening.
Yeah, baby. Let's go. Hit him.
It kicks off. We hear Seth Rollins' music hits.
Good.
We're like, okay, so the architect is here as well. He is standing in the crowd. So he just hangs out in the crowd. That's where he's going to be the rest of the night. Well, at least we think.
Okay.
And he does a fantastic introduction for his quote hot wife, the man Becky Lynch. So Becky Lynch comes out, and she starts talking trash about Chicago, obviously. One of the Bulls is in the crowd. She's like, "You suck," like specifically looking at him, saying CM Punk sucks, blah blah blah. They're in Chicago, they're taunting.
Yes.
CM Punk comes out, of course.
Came down. Burn the house down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yet another member of Raw on SmackDown. Because all three of them are Raw members, but they're all SmackDown. Sure, why not?
So,
Anyway, so he gets his big hometown pop. It's great. Becky Lynch does a slap job on him. It's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Punk's like, I have friends, I have family, and he's like, you're gonna regret this. And AJ Lee's music hits. Oh. People, we've been waiting a decade for her to come back. She looks better than ever. Oh my God.
oh, I've got the
Um,
papers.
yeah. So she just takes it in, just standing there, takes one step, takes another step, skips to the ring. It's like, she's
She's back.
skipping the
Oh,
music, just everything. The big smile. She does a lap. She just does a lap, the skip lap, as she deserves it. Gets in the ring, doesn't say a word, and just goes to town and just starts wailing on Becky Lynch. just
Yeah.
hammers on her.
Hmm.
So much so that Raw she ends up with a black eye, but that's we'll get to that later, kids.
We'll get there.
So long story short, uh, AJ Lee walks out with the Intercontinental Championship belt. But it's just one of those returns we never thought we would see again. Um, so we'll see where that goes. But as for now, AJ Lee has returned. Credits.
Billiam, let me tell you what. You and I have talked off air before, and I'll say it on
Hmm.
air. I did get the feeling that she might be coming back because I seem to have this streak of proclamating wrestlers never coming back to the WWE, and every
Yep.
single wrestler that I've spoken to bat and gone to bat and died on the hill, they're not coming back. They've absolutely come back. So once I heard the rumblings about AJ Lee, I was like, she's not coming back. There's no reason for her to come back. And very slowly, as a story got built, it was just like,
Hmm.
if she's going to come back, this is the perfect opportunity to slide in. Uh, I thought she was actually going to show up in New Jersey, even if it
Oh,
wasn't a
yeah.
wrestling standpoint. I thought she'd show up in New Jersey because that's where she's from. I thought she'd pop up, just be shown. But this was, I mean, for her to show up to support CM Punk in Chicago is a great thing. Um, Shout out to the young OG Triple OG, and I'll have an additional shout out for him in a minute. But he reminded me that we saw AJ Lee at WrestleMania
Yeah, we
31.
did.
I
Her and Paige
completely
took on the
forgot about
Bellas.
that. Completely
Hmm.
about that, which just let me further say that, like, yeah, WrestleMania 31 is my favorite because not only was I there, I got to see everybody on my list,
Yeah.
like damn near, like
Yeah, because it
what
was her and Paige.
and Paige
Yeah.
against the Bellas.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Which hopefully that's another return as well. But like I said, you were right, sir. Because you go back last week, like, it's gonna happen. They're in Chicago.
We're in
So
Chicago.
all of these members are on Raw, but they're like, let's just throw them on SmackDown just because it's in Chicago.
Correct.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, they were aiming to make this one of the biggest SmackDowns ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, just with the stars aligning. I mean, the only other thing that could have made it great was a little fun CM Punk John Cena, even little fun shoot match. But I mean, I think they nailed it. Looked like a fun little time out there from the one or two clips I did see.
Yeah. It's a great show. So
Cool,
that's
man.
SmackDown,
Awesome. That brings us to thank you, Billiam. Great. Thank you for running us down on that. Can't forget to say thanks.
as always. No friend, no worries, my friend.
Right. Let's get it on with Monday Night Raw, which happened September 8th. And I just want to go ahead and say that we here at the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast don't have many fans yet, but we do have one super fan that I consider him to be a super fan because he's the main cat that listens to just about every single thing that we put out that I
Thanks,
know.
bud.
He is my guy, Arturo. I work with him. When you hear me talk about the young OG, Triple OG, that is who I speak of. It was his birthday on September 8th. So I just wanted to say the young
Hey.
man is 21 years old. If y'all out there, y'all know him, y'all see him, buy him a beer or something because or make him buy you one because he can do it now. However you want to spin it. But I just wanted to give a shout out to Section 8 super fan Arturo Ranscom. Happy birthday on the 8th. My G from here at your friends at Section 8
Yes,
Wrestling
sir.
Podcast. His birthday was on the 8th. How momentous.
Well,
You know
there
what I
it
mean?
is.
Look at
It's meant
that.
to be.
Right. Monumental. This came to us from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah. For all you Wayne's World lovers out there. Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee.
Um, we start off the show with the Uso. Not only is Jay Uso in your city, but the Usos together again
Again.
are in your city. Jay Uso comes out and does some yeeting, but Big Jim also comes out, yeets with him, and the Usos are together again. They run it back. They have themselves a good little time. Uh, the Vision come out, and the Vision being Braun, they come out to spoil the party, as they do. A lot of jibber jabbing back and forth. LA Knight comes out to attack Braun.
Yeah.
Hit it with me. It's LA Knight.
Yeah.
Let me talk to you. He comes out. He's gonna boom 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 throw some hands. The Usos have a fun little moment where they kind of they're kind of getting at Paul Heyman, and Jay makes Big Jim break a little bit because they're doing his things. Oh, Jimmy's like, you've been talking to Paul Heyman, and Jay's like, AKA, and so the tribal chief,
Yeah.
or no, the AKA's throwing all his nicknames out there, and he goes, AKA the Oracle, and Jay's like, he's built like one, AKA. So Usos together again, everybody. Um,
And
man,
I
we
showed
get
my wife, I was like, look, Jimmy's wearing a Giants hat. She's like, when was this? I was like, this is right now. She's like, oh, nice.
yes, rep
Hometown boy
fully repping San Francisco all the way. Bay Cats
in Milwaukee.
all day in Milwaukee. Look at you, bring that heat. Um, Usos and LA Knight seem at a bit of odds.
More so just Jay. Jay seems to be
More so
having
just
just some trouble. He just things just haven't been going his way, and
yeah,
he's not rocking the colors anymore. He's been a lot more somber, a little more angrier. So I don't know what's going on with Jay, but
kind
it's
of reminding us of kind of OG bloodline Jay a little bit, maybe a
a little
little ornery,
bit.
maybe a little ornery. Maybe feel like he let the team down.
So much so that Jimmy actually said that like you're starting to sound like Roman
Indeed.
like later on. Yeah.
Indeed.
And he's like, well, maybe sounding like me is not since sounding like me is not working. So we'll see what happens.
I just been trying to get my title back. I can't
Yep.
get my title back. It's been roadblock after roadblock, and I feel like nice guys. I'm working. Sometimes I gotta let the dog out. But this brings us to our first match. It's AJ Styles versus El Grande Americano.
Yes.
Um, El Grande Americano sporting some new music. It's not the
Yeah.
I don't like
I don't
it,
either.
but also a new El Grande Americano. That it was not Ludwig Kaiser.
No.
Yeah, this was somebody completely different. I couldn't figure out who it was, but this
I
was somebody completely new.
I don't know what they're doing. They have some sort of idea, I hope, now that they're using somebody else. Like it was funny, it was Ludwig Kaiser because Chad Gable got injured, so he was clearly bigger than him. So that was the whole joke. But like it just now if it's somebody new and then there was somebody else in a mask that interfered later on, it's like what's going on?
Correct. It was little Dos Grande, little little Dos Grande came out and helped out. But then Dragon Lee comes out to kind of even the odds and does a really sweet Hurricane Rana on the Dos Grande. That helps AJ Styles get the win. So we get an AJ Styles win. Always fun to watch AJ Styles do his thing.
I
He's
love the big
very
push that
good.
Dragon Lee is getting right now.
I
Like
very
again,
much watch
they
out.
we've been talking about it the last few weeks, and they need to bring back that cruiserweight belt because these guys need to be like recognized more often.
Absolutely.
But I do enjoy seeing him on TV a lot more. So
Yes.
give me more Dragon Lee.
More Dragon Lee. I'm here for it. You heard it from here. You heard it right here. Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. Cruiserweight Championships. More Dragon Lee.
Hmm.
You just made the list. Um, we had a little thing where during entrances, LA Knight's going backstage. He's yelling at Adam Pearce saying, "Hey, I want one of the bronze. I want a brawn. I don't care what brawn it is. Give me
I don't care which one.
give me Braun, give me LeBron James. Give who wants a Braun? He gets Bronson Reed. So it's gonna be LA Knight and Bronson Reed later on in the broadcast, which brings us to more uh drama from Asuka. Asuka just being all ornery in herself. She threatens Nikki, challenges her to a little match.
Yep.
Uh Says, hey, why don't you and I kind of settle some shit tonight? Since you want to be all whatever's. And so um we're gonna get Nikki and Oscar a little bit later.
Yeah,
In,
Asuka's been very possessive of Io Sky since she's come back.
Indeed.
Kairi Sane's been very quiet, doesn't really say much.
Poor Kyrie saying
Yeah,
is the kid in the middle of the two parents fighting.
right.
And then there's this neat bit they're doing right now where Oscar walks away. Kyrie tries to say something. As soon as he tries to say something, Kyrie!
Yeah,
She,
so,
you got to go.
I'm out of here. So
Pretty
yeah,
bad.
I guess I don't know why Asuka's being so angry and possessive lately, but I don't know. We'll see. I
We'll
don't
see.
like.
We'll see. Maybe she's just trying to keep damage control close to the hip. Now that they're kind of
Maybe.
who knows. That brings us to a next match. It is Lyra Valkyria versus Raquel Rodriguez. Roxy is in Raquel Rodriguez's corner because it's Judgment Day, ride or die.
Can I
Um,
just say real quick,
you can say
it's
too.
great.
Go slow if you like. It's all good.
Thanks, buddy. Um, I do enjoy one of the cool things about social media is being able to bring up things from the past. So in the past, there was a picture floating around of AJ Lee meeting her idol Lita. So sparking later on, there's recently been a picture of Roxanne Perez meeting AJ Lee.
It is an adorable.
So, th during that match, there was a video floating around social media. They were doing a video package of AJ Lee because she was gonna be doing a promo later on. So she was gonna be making an appearance. So they were doing on-screen kind of video package of AJ, and they were just showing Roxanne Perez just kind of sitting there, just like like watching her hero. It's just like I finally made it. Like I'm in the same ring that AJ is gonna be in. Like we're peers now, kind of thing. It's adorable in a way. Just like seeing like kids growing up, achieving their dreams, and seeing it like live in front of our eyes. Like it's cool. Anyway,
It's very cool. It's a very cool thing, and
yeah, it's a weird
they
industry.
they even recreated that picture backstage, so you get to see grown up Roxy hugging grown up AJ because I mean
Yeah,
they're both they're both obviously they're both young. It's every picture's in the past, but you know what I'm saying.
can't wait for that matchup. It's gonna be great.
Yes, they're gonna burn the house down whenever that happens because it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
So
Uh,
back to Bird Girl.
back to whoo woo.
Yep, more people are doing it now. Told you.
There are, and then cheering for nothing else.
Yep.
Lyra did have a good showing though. This match
Hmm.
was very good. She did show out. She put a huge power bomb on Raquel. Um, Unfortunately, Raquel does get the win. Big Tahana bomb catching Lyra off the top rope,
Yeah.
and that was that one. She puts her down. So, but good showing from Lyra. I did.
Yeah, it was a
She did.
solid match.
Yeah, yeah. Then Penta is asking for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship because I feel like that's what Penta's kind of been asking for is, hey, let me take a shot at the come on, man. Y'all brought me here for a reason.
He's like, I don't need the main belt, just give me the mid card get at least. Like I could take on Dom Mysterio. Like
Correct.
that's all he wants. Give
Correct.
him a shot.
Correct. Rusev butt in, and it seems to be kind of the how they kind of set up matches now. It used to be, kids back in the day, it used to be you just watched and there were just matches that happened.
Yeah.
No one showed you how they came about. No one, so you would just sit and it would kind of be a surprise in a way, where it's just like, all of a sudden the bell would ring and it's like the following match and the music starts. You're like, oh, they're fighting. Oh, okay.
You would get a few backstage interviews or
Yeah,
segments, but there wouldn't be any of these lead-ons, like seeing origins of how matches would start. There wouldn't
yeah,
be these one camera shots from like the back to the front, like all this cool stuff. It would literally be like maybe a segment and then
maybe.
following match is one fall and then ooh, who's gonna fight?
I mean, shit. I don't think we personally saw gorilla position
No,
until Goldberg. Just because
maybe
that was maybe one of the only times they followed someone like that in the WWE because they used to follow them and then right before they got to Gorilla, they'd cut
they would
and
cut and then they
out.
you'd see him come through Gorilla
Right, right. Then you
like
see them
the
come through the
curtain through the
curtain. Right,
back or
right.
either to the ramp and
Yeah, because we had backstage walkouts. Like I remember like Stone Cold, AAA. I remember like backstage walkouts, but it'd always be just them either coming out the locker room or like them staring in there. There's the classic Stone Cold looking in the mirror, them walking around. But it was always right before Gorilla. They pan to the crowd, you hear music, and then boom. So this whole kind of thing of now of like, oh, we're gonna show you the walk to Gorilla. We're gonna show you, oh, what leads from an interview to somebody bumping an interview. They're then like, well, why don't we sell it tonight? Fine, we'll do it tonight. Fine, match tonight. Like,
yeah.
hey, it's like we're
It's
building the
like
card and
blending
we're
the
gonna
old
rock
and
it.
the new. It's like we'll show you how the sausage is made, but we'll
Yes,
still put on a show while we do it. Like it's a
right.
weird meld, but it works really well, and I dig it. I really do.
They're gonna put you in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. You're gonna see all the shit. Go watch Hamilton, everybody. It's not a bad musical. Um, anyway, Styles talking to Dragon Lee. Is that right? Yeah. Styles talking to Dragon Lee, and then oh, this is when the Jimmy and Jay have their little talk where
Mm,
he's just like Jay's trying to say things, and he's like, "Well, you know who you sound like?
right.
You sound like Roman Reigns." And
Ooh.
even before Jimmy says that in real time watching, I was going like, "Man, he sounds
Yep.
like."
I thought the same thing.
I
I was
was
like, oh yeah, yeah, he does. Okay.
had a little dogma moments like I've heard a rant like this before.
Nice pull.
Hey,
Well
hey
done.
man. Hey man. I figure you got, if you're gonna drop some credits, little Kevin Smith shout out. Let me throw a little Kevin Smith shout out because we love Kevin Smith here at Section 8 Wrestling
Yes,
Podcast.
sir.
Yeah, he is the pod father in our eyes. Um, we have ladies and gentlemen, if you, okay, I'll just say it like this. I did not know I would have an AJ Lee promo on my bingo card for 2025. But guess
No.
what, everybody? We got our first AJ Lee promo in 10 years. And she started it off in probably one of the best ways that you can start it off. I can't really do a quote for quote, but what I do remember is she just in case you were wondering why your millennial parents got so excited when they saw me, allow me to introduce myself. My name is AJ Lee, and I'm your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler.
Yep.
Yeah.
So well done.
She's back. Bitch
She's
is
back.
back. She's back, everybody. And I was even telling young OG Triple OG, I was like, look, if this truly is like a run, like a real run, no one is safe. She's gonna
No.
come after everyone, and she's gonna be successful, and she's gonna reign for a while. Like,
We're
get
gonna get dream
get
matches we
ready,
didn't think would happen, man.
get ready, like, get ready.
Her and
Her,
Liv is gonna be phenomenal.
that's first thing I said. I was like, wait till Liv comes back and AJ tries to hit her with the A. This whole thing you do, I did it first.
Yeah.
Like this,
Yeah.
this whole thing you got going. You're welcome, by the way. Yeah.
I can't wait. Her and Charlotte, her and Alexa, like I just
I told the young OG she's gonna go through the three of the four horsewomen that are left and just go cross people off the list that were not around when she was crossing people off the list before. She's just gonna come back and be like, okay, just give me your best, and I'll line them up. Line them
do
up.
it.
Just I'll put them in the boo box. I'll line them all up. It's all good.
Her and Rhea. Ugh, I can't wait.
It's gonna be awesome.
Let's go.
Becky Lynch comes out because AJ running her mouth, AJ doing her thing. I'm not even gonna spoil a lot. Just go watch AJ Lee's promo, y'all. It's the first one in 10 years, and she shows up. Uh, Seth Rollins comes out. CM Punk comes out. Try to grab Seth. Seth escapes. It's a whole thing. It's like, hey, you want your belt back? Come and get it. I love this whole thing. I want my belt.
Right.
I
Spoiler,
totally
kids.
forgot I was wearing this. Oh, I'm
AJ
so
came out wearing her belt.
skipped out with the belt. Yeah, because
Didn't
she
say a word until
fucking took it.
it was
Yep.
referenced.
Again, just I totally forgot I was wearing this.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Wow. Well, if you want it, come on and get it.
lays it down. It's just like, come and get it. She's
And she
like, come and
uh,
get it, or
mhm,
give me a match at
yep.
WrestlePalooza.
Give me the match at dumb name.
Yeah.
Yep. Which brings us to our next match. It's Penta versus Rusev. I'm gonna kind of roll through this, everybody, because we are kind of against it. No worries. Penta versus Rusev. We do have another Bailey promo in the middle of that. Bailey talking to she has the hugger and the role model talking to her, and she's trying to figure it all out. But she's saying she will make it right, whatever that means. So
Yeah, she was very apologetic to Lyra in this one. Like
Bailey
she
about to
was
snap.
like, "Oh, Lyra," and she's like, yeah. So it's
He's
let's
gonna
see.
make
I'm excited.
whatever making it right means in crazy people's minds, that might be what's coming.
Great.
Uh the New Day comes out because they're kind of mad at Penta right now. Penta takes them out. Xavier Woods does get a good distraction on Penta, and Rusev does get the win, though. So that is Rusev's
Hmm.
win. LA Knight telling Big Jim to just stay out of whatever's going on. You don't need to help. Just kind of stay out of it.
Yeah,
Uh,
Jimmy's been trying to keep everybody. Jay wants to leave or leaves, and Jimmy sticks around to try to help LA Knight,
that's
who
right.
doesn't want
Yeah.
his help either.
Yeah,
So,
I'm out. What you mean you out? I'm out. We got to help LA Knight. No, we
you know,
don't. Come on, man. Yeah.
out the door. See
Right.
you.
Brings us to our next match. Nikki Bella versus Asuka. Poor Kyrie Sane. Just stuck
Yeah,
in the middle, stuck in the middle of all this. Nikki connects the kick that she so terribly missed at the PLE, and she gets a great ovation for nailing the kick.
yep. Like, see, I can do it. Don't worry
And
about it,
she put
guys.
something into it, man. Yeah, she
Yeah.
gets it. But hey, Oscar is on a tear right now. Makes Nikki tap. Oscar gets the win on that one. So the Empress of Tomorrow still looking good.
Hmm.
You're finally starting to get some inklings that the Judgment Day are finally getting a little tired of. Dom hasn't been around. He's going off with El Grande Americano. He's not checking in. So, and then Judgment Day is finally at a little bit of odds there
There
as
we
we move,
go. I feel
which
like this is the third time we've said this. Uh,
right.
so we'll see how it goes.
It's slow. It's a very
It's
slow cooker.
fun. I
It's
love
a
it.
very slow cooker.
Yep.
It's going slower than I thought it was. I keep waiting for the and they could possibly be saving it for when Liv comes back because that will
Yeah.
be the final. Yeah, so they could just be stretching it for that moment, which makes sense.
Can't wait.
Which brings us to the main event of the evening. Let's go get it, baby! Yeah. All right. It is L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Versus Big Bronson Reed, the tribal thief. Um. Oh, in between this, Oscar threatens Rhea Ripley. Oscar telling Rhea Ripley, "Hey, I'm anybody afraid of you? And if we want to settle it, maybe we'll settle it." Um.
Oh, and Nikki walks up next to her too.
Correct. So
So,
there might be some. That's a little future coming up. Little future
yep.
thing coming up. Uh. Bronson gets the win. It's a fight. Bronson wins. Braun attacks LA Knight. Big Jim comes out to help. Doesn't go well.
Never does.
Well at all. Uh, Jay seems like he had a little change of heart. Little Uso music hits. Main event coming back to help his brother out. Uh, Bronson was gonna tsunami both Usos, but LA Knight saves them. So the Brons are out the ring, kind
Goodbye.
of taking stock, whatever. You got LA Knight and the Usos in the ring, and Jay spears LA Knight. Big Jim kind of, what you doing? Like, forget him.
Yep.
Don't need him. He was trying to get me hurt. Forget that dude. You saw what happened. So that's how we ended Monday Night Raw with little
That is
Jay
credits.
kind of walking out and Jimmy kind of over LA Knight like what the hell, bro? Like kind of it's so I don't know. We'll see how that saga unfolds, but that was it, everybody. That was the Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown weekly review. That's it. We got things to do. Y'all got things to do, so we're not going to keep you. But before you go, hey, Billiam, why don't you let the folks at home or on the phone or wherever they might be, why don't you tell them how they could help us out with this little thing we got going on of ours?
I'd love to. First of all, kids, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Also, that little comment box, let us know what your favorite match of the week was. Like what he's doing over there. Let us know what you want to hear more of, what you want to hear less of. Yeah, just let us know. We want to hear your thoughts. We are on Instagram, Section 8 Wrestling Pod. And if you want to get up in your ear holes, you can find us on Spotify and Apple Music.
We're there. We're not hard to find. We
Uh,
make it that way
or
because
around.
we make it that way. We want to be easy to find so that y'all can find us. We can talk to y'all because we love y'all. Hopefully, y'all love us. Who are we? We are the latest and greatest, and hopefully your favoriteest wrestling podcast in the land. We are the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. Thank y'all so much for coming by. I am Kills at Wills.
I'm Billiam.
Hey, we gonna see y'all on the next one.
Later.